We just got this new light box and used it to take really cool pictures of all 11 of the baby ball pythons we've produced this season so far here at Pura Vida Pythons. So let's take a look. Happy Pura Vida Tuesday. It's Cody with Pura Vida Pythons. And this week's episode, we're going to be showing y'all all 11 of our baby snakes. You might have seen a few of them already in the past videos or on Instagram or whatever. And if you're not following us on Instagram, go ahead and head over there because we do try to post some cool photos over there too. It's maybe it's a little bit different of updates of what's going over here on YouTube. So it's best to just follow us on both. So we'd really appreciate that. But if you want to kind of bring it in and show them this thing today, we got this online. It's called a Pulu's photo light box, something like that. It's got the light, it's like a ring light on top, a little bit of gears, a little bit of buttons and stuff back here. You plug it into like a cell phone block and it's good to go. And so this is pretty much the basic thing. You slide this in on the back for your subject. They give you like a bunch of different colors. I think I only kept white and black because that's probably all we'll use. Everything in this video was just used with the setup right here. You can show them the top right here. Pretty cool. It's just for straight down photos, as you'll see in the video. Some pretty cool stuff there, but pretty basic. I don't know a whole lot about light boxes as far as what's a really good one, what's a not good one. So that's not the video. That's not what I'm here for today. Yeah, if you know anything about how to make these pictures better that you're about to see, anything in our setup, yeah, leave a comment down below because we're always trying to learn to improve our stuff over here. And everybody knows with ball pythons that when you take a picture of them, they're so much better in person. So if y'all have any tips to where we can bring that really cool color to life in a picture, help us out and let us know in the comments below. So yeah, let's get into it. So y'all are about to see the 11 baby ball pythons that we've produced so far this season. So for example, you're about to see 240101, which means the year 2024, the first clutch, and the first baby that we just labeled. It's going to be 1 through 6 for the first clutch, 1 through 5 for the next. So I say all that to say, if you see something in these snake combos, I'm going to try to explain the best that I can of what we're seeing so far in these combos. If you see anything, you're like, nope, that's definitely not there. Actually, I see this and you didn't say that, or blah, blah, blah. One of those things, we would love if you would engage in the comments down below and put the ID number and say, this is what I see or this is what I don't see in that snake. And even if, however much you want to elaborate on that, we will appreciate. This is why I don't see it. This is why I do see it. Or you might want to get, this shed tested for that. Please let us know. We would really appreciate it. So let's take a look at the snakes. All right, guys. First snake here is actually going to be from our second clutch of the season. It's a 240201 is the ID name. And so I've been asking around about this snake. It's got some really cool stuff going on. I love the dorsal. I love the orange head. And I like the separated flaming spots coming up the side. Really nice little animal. I like the cleanness of the head as well. Some of the spots have flaming, some just kind of just floating around. I've heard a couple different options about this. Leopard, red striped Trojan clown, red striped Trojan clown, a couple things like that. This clutch had a gravel on one side, so I might get it shed tested for gravel just to confirm that didn't hit. But let me know your thoughts on that one. Really cool little snake. So this little guy, the only male from this clutch is from the second clutch as well. And by the way, that clutch was a gravel het clown girl to a cypress Trojan trick red striped leopard het clown male. So these first 5 will all be from that clutch. Maybe that'll help you guys out with some of the IDing as well. So I've had a couple thoughts on this one as well. A couple guys tell me some similar things, but I think this one is a leopard cypress clown, possibly Trojan as well. Really cool little snake. One of the brightest snakes in the whole bunch. It's hard to tell with these photos. Like I said, we're gonna get better at these photos too. But this thing, man, it just almost just it almost just glows coming out of the tub. And I like the orangeness of the head on this one as well. Really pretty snake. If I had to show somebody like, hey, what is your craziest make yet? I don't know if this is the craziest one as far as genetics, but this thing looks so stunning in person. Really cool snake. All right, guys, same clutch, number 3 from that clutch. What an incredible snake here. We have just some really cool flaming coming up the sides. And so first off with the genetics, I've talked to a few people and I'm hearing leopard, red stripe, gravel. This is a 66% het clutch, so this one isn't a visual clown, so definitely going to get it shed tested for clown, and hoping this female comes back het clown. Will be a really cool grow up. I love the gravel gene and just a really pretty snake. This one also, the pictures don't do it justice. It just glows. Really good colors in this snake. I love the head pattern as well. I'm hoping so much that this is a het clown, and we'd love to have her around here and grow her up for the next few years. Really cool snake. Alrighty guys, 2 more from this clutch. This one, really cool stuff coming off the dorsal pattern and just the whole way through. A really dark snake, but has some light stuff coming up from the bottom as well. So if I had to guess, I would say cypress trick, maybe leopard clown as well. But I think I definitely see the cypress, that crazy like curling of the alien heads, and then that cypress bringing the white up from the belly up to the sides, kind of outlining, giving it that glowing look. So I think I see a couple of those. There are some small shade spots of like this rusty tan, so there could be something else going on there with maybe red stripe or Trojan, not exactly sure, or if that's just natural shading, but I do think it's at least cypress trick, 66% het clown. Another female there, really cool, hoping that proves out as well. As last one for this clutch, pretty basic little snake. As far as I can see, it's got a really cool head stamp with like a dot going down right in the middle. Looks pretty cool. Looks like it might be trying to string together trick. I don't see the curling in this one, but the dad didn't have much curling either. But it did have that connection stuff going along with all the crazy alien heads. So it could be that. There's a little bit of rust in some of the black markings as well. Not sure if there's anything going on there. It has a nice light head, but I'm not too sure with this one if it's trick, if it has trick or not. But it kind of does have a really wacky pattern. So let me know what y'all think about that one too. All right, moving on to our first clutch this season. Don't know why I did them backwards, but we did. So this is 240101, and this clutch, 2401, was a pastel specter clown female to the same male, red stripe Trojan, trick, leopard, cypress, het clown, male. So really cool snake here. One of my favorite from the clutch as far as looks. And I think it's got some really cool genetics going on too. We'll talk about that in a second. Everything from this clutch turned out to be males. So we'll be finding homes for most of these guys, maybe holding back 1 or 2. But really cool male here. If I do hold one back and he proves out to have specter, I'll probably hold this one back because he's just got a lot of really cool stuff. So what I think we're looking at here is a pastel cypress leopard trick specter, pasta specter. Gonna get that shed tested. Het clown male here. Really cool colors. Love the cypress bringing up the stuff on the sides. I believe the white coming from the belly. The pattern is just insane. There's letters, there's curls, there's twists, there's all types of stuff floating around all over this thing. I think pastel looks really good here in this snake too. It kind of gives it this purple look and brings out the shading and all those little shady spots, the little light colored shading spots. Really like that. And my buddy who I purchased the female from said, yeah, definitely get that one tested for specter. So gonna be doing that. I don't know how many I'll get from this clutch tested for specter. I'm gonna ask him that as well, send him these photos and see what he thinks. But he definitely said go ahead and get this one tested. So hoping that all proves out. Really cool male there. Could be a holdback, especially if he has specter. If not, probably gonna be letting him go too. Up here we have 02 from the clutch. Really pretty snake here. It almost has a monarch look to it. So I'm definitely thinking this has the Trojan going on. This snake looks a lot like the dad, I feel like, when it first came out of the egg. Now, I haven't seen photos of that, but it just looks so much like the dad with the pattern and the colors that the dad kind of has now, that I feel like as this as an adult will kind of look like that. I don't know exactly what's going on here. We have a lot of that really cool, like, burgundy, just rust, really light rust color. Like I said, it looks a lot like a monarch. The pattern looks really cool. I don't think it has trick in it. I don't think it's that wacky. It could be wrong there. And yeah, guys, I'm really not sure exactly what all is going on here. I haven't got a lot of answers when I was talking to people about what's going on, just because this color is so unique on this snake from the rest of the clutch that I'm not really sure. If you know, please let me know in the comments, or if you see anything for sure in this combo, let me know. So moving on, this was the only visual clown of the clutch. Like I said, everything's 100% het, and the odds, there were 6 eggs. We should have got half of them being clowns. We only got 1, but it's okay. Really cool snake here. So I do want to ask people a question. I don't know if it's just this thing's eyes and its head shape or the colors around it. If you want to pause and maybe zoom in, does this thing have bug eyes? I don't know. It's just like some things, when you see them, it kind of jumps out at you. If anyone knows or thinks that that's what that is, let me know. If not, say let not. But back to the snake. Really cool head pattern here. We have a visual clown, like I was saying. On the dorsal, really nice full dark dorsal. Has a lot of really nice shading. The head is really orange, really light tone of an orange. And really cool shading on the dorsal, a lot of rusty reds coming out through there. And then going down the sides, has some alien heads kind of separated a little bit, kind of not. Going towards the end, they have the actual teardrops from regular clowns. In some of the alien heads, or like, I guess, alien spots, there's some interesting shading going on, some reds and stuff coming out. You can't really see them from these photos. And then towards the end of the tail, the heads seem to be like they color in fully black. So not sure what all is going on here, but really, really pretty clown. Male, so really cool animal here. So these next two, don't get them confused. They look very similar, in my opinion, to each other. I think they're very similar genetically. One might have one other thing just based on one thing that I'll talk about here in a second. I believe these are Cypress Trojan Trick het clowns. And I'm saying that based on a guy that I follow that works a lot with tricks, and he actually posted, or works a lot with Trojan. And he was posting stuff that looked almost exactly like these guys. And I can see the Cypress, I can see a little bit of the Trick, I believe. And I'm guessing that Trojan is where the light colored heads, that rusty flaming coming up the sides, the lightning on the sides as well. And really, really cool snakes here. I'm going to just make them all into one, I guess, because like I said, I think we're looking at very similar genetics here. But really, really pretty snakes. They are a couple of my other favorites from this clutch, just because I think they do have Trojan as well because of that brightness, and the Cypress could be doing that too. But they have really good bright colors and really, really pretty snakes. This is probably the most basic of this clutch genetically. Got a nice long dark dorsal going down. Some really cool stuff happening along the dorsal as well, especially towards the middle end of the body. Some of those alien heads do get a little stretched out. There's a little bit of rusty color on some shady areas on the dorsal as well. And really cool, nice light colored brown head. Kind of get the rust and the brown going together there. So a really cool snake. Like I said, all these are males, so another het clown male here. Even with these basic ones, guys, like I said, because there are so many little subtle things going on, and sometimes subtle genes can interact with others, even with little basic ones like this, if you have a suggestion of what you see, please let me know. I would really appreciate it. So yeah, guys, that wraps up the pictures of the snakes. Hope you guys liked them. If you saw anything or I said something and you're like, nope, there's no way that's in it, please let me know. I love constructive criticism. I don't even mind regular criticism. So I'm just trying to learn, you know, in a way people might look at this and be like, wow, he's really uneducated, or he should know that, or he should know this. Hopefully I want it to look like, you know, that look, I'm still a beginner. I want to learn. Like, I'm not just like, oh yeah, here's a trick het clown. I think, like, I want to learn as much as I can, and so I'm leaning on you guys who have more experience than me, these more renowned breeders, to hopefully please reach out and let me know what I should be looking for in these morphs right here, or what you see based on the pairings and stuff like that. I would really appreciate it, and I'm just trying to do my best over here to become a better keeper, a better breeder, and keep some really good snakes over here going, and hopefully be able to sell them to people like y'all watching this, hobby breeders, regular breeders, just hobby pet keepers, anything we can do to put a cool snake in someone's hands. So really appreciate you guys. I think we're sitting around, we're in the 800s. I haven't checked subscribers in a minute. We've been so busy over here, guys. This light box was one of a few videos I could have shot today, but figured I wanted to try it out anyway, so we went ahead and did that. We got a lot of really cool stuff coming, like you saw last week's super short video about the rat shed. It's getting built, so stay tuned. Hope you guys have a great week. See you here next Tuesday. Till then, peace.